Welcome back, everybody. We're on Season 8, Episode 5 today. We're going to start working on building out the top of this house on top of my main build. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use this lower square next to these foundations. We're going to use this as our living quarters, and then out here like a porch type area. So with that, let's go ahead and get our walls and doors and stuff going. So we're going to go into our little crafting menu, and we're going to see about putting down some doors. And hopefully they will orient in the right direction. It looks like that's gonna not happen. Oh, there we go. So if you look at the bottom, for anybody who's new, you can see that little 2x4 at the very bottom. You see how it's shifting in color. The inside is the side that board runs on. So we're gonna place that there, and then every other thing we place should run in the same way. So then we're gonna put another one back here. Again, watch that bottom board. And then it's just a matter of placing your windows and walls where you want them. I like to keep my corners open. So you see you can still shift that here because it's shifting up and down on the foundation. Because the outside is foundation and in here is flat ceiling pieces. So, and then we get snow. Yay. Alright, so we're going to put windows on either side of the doors. And let's see our center spot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And see, this is a blizzard, guys, right here. It's 30 below right now. We're freezing, or we will be, and we'll start taking damage. Normally, I'd have a full house built by now, but I've been moving slow this season because I think I get a little too crazy with the build. So we're gonna do what we can. And then we'll just have to go scavenge some food if we have to. You can get healed up. We can't place this because there's logs in the way right now. So we'll move those in a second. Now we could place these on the outer foundation and then close this room in. But I'm gonna try it this way first, just to see, because I think I like the way that it kind of falls like that. I think it's gonna look nice. Alright, so let's grab these logs over here, get them out of the way. We can just throw them on this wall. And you can get through the blizzard fine. The easiest way is to sleep, or we can go downstairs and stand next to the forges. As you see, our hit points are ticking down slowly but surely. Alright, another thing to note here, you cannot place your doors or your windows, as you see, until the walls and the door frames are done. Then you can place your door and windows. Same thing with the roof. So if you wanted to put a roof up here, you can't do that until after you've completed at least one of these walls, because it has to have a solid object to attach to. Alright, so let's go down here for a second and see about getting some of this warmth off of these furnaces that they're hopefully still burning. Of course not. So we'll grab some fuel. I think we'll be okay if we just light one of them. So we'll drop that in there. Set it back on fire. If you look in the lower left, you can see that we are indeed freezing. Another thing we can do is we can build us a, let me see what it takes. We can build a coal heater. It's under placeables, others. It's this little thing right here. 10 ingots, 10 screws, 10 iron ingots. So we just set him right there. Grab some, let's see, we're gonna need one more than what's in here. Do we have one on the furnace? Yes, we do. And then we need some screws. Alright, so these coal heaters, they only burn coal. So we'll need to get some coal. Where am I going to stash you down here? Our copper extractor, as you can see, is getting us coal, so we'll grab a piece of that. You can also put coal in the furnaces. So we'll drop that in there, light it, and we'll see if that, and you see our freezing sign went away. Between the forge and this, it's enough to keep the blizzard off of us. And the fact that we've got clothes. So now we're at negative 21.4 degrees. Now if we have plants outside or planted, they would all be dying right now. Now the question is, if I go upstairs, I wonder if we can just put this next to us and survive, so we can get some work done without dying. When we move it, I do believe the coal will go away, so we're just going to press in and grab it, take a look, You'll have plenty of coal, so don't worry about wasting it. It's not a big deal. So let's just bring that up here. We're gonna just set that bad boy here. And of course the blizzard leaves as soon as we come up here. So once the snow starts easing off, that means the blizzard is gone. So we can get back to building. So let's get some of these logs thrown on the walls. Walls are going to be 3 logs, 4 planks. So we'll get a couple of these built out, and then I'll do the rest off camera just to save editing time and footage time. Let's see, did we get all these? Look good. But as you can see, winter's not that hard to survive. Now, if we were like in the middle of a swarm night and the blizzard hits, and we've got poison damage, or not poison damage, but we've got infection status, we've got bleed damage, we're low on food and carbs and stuff, yeah, you can easily die. Now, how far can we get with this? Let's see. It'd be nice if it worked out where we had just enough to get all the walls done, which it's looking like we're gonna have. Looking like we might just make it. Alright, we're looking good. So now we just need to add planks. So I threw these on the ground. Planks and stacks of planks are just like logs, they don't disappear. So we're going to slap these on. And you can see that board clearer now that I was talking about. And we need more planks. Yep, see, I figured it'd take a few more trips to get enough planks to get it all done. But we were pretty close. Yep, 8 planks short. Alright, so now that we've got the walls and the framing done on that first level, what we can do is go ahead and set our windows in. Windows can be upgraded once they're built. So we'll set these down like so. And then we can add our doors as well. See, wood door right here. And these can be upgraded, so into what looks like a steel frame safe door. And there's our doors. And these take planks. The windows are going to take 2 pieces of firewood, 10 sticks, and 5 pieces of glass. To make glass, we can go ahead and go over that really quick. Alright, remember, no fall damage, we'll just drop down here. So you're going to take 2 rocks and go right over here, put the 2 rocks down, hit craft. It's going to give you 10 pieces of sand. So let's go ahead and make 2 more. And then we'll go to the forge, drag your sand over. You can't alt right click a full stack, so you have to drag it over. And 10 pieces of sand will make 1 piece of glass. So that'll be 2 pieces of glass. And that's how you get the glass for your windows. So we'll just let that run and smelt. And I'm going to go ahead and get some more wood together, get some more planks together, get them transported up here to the top so we can get this working on. And we can show you this too. So for my roof line, because I plan to turn this into a porch area with railings and stuff, what we're going to use on the inside, we're going to use, you have different corner types and things you can use. So like you have like an actual wooden corner. Let's go inside and take a look. So, and with this you mouse wheel and you can adjust its angle. But you have the wood corner like this one, which we could use. But since I want to extend out, what we're going to use is going to be the wood flat corner. So we're going to spin it so that it seals off on the wall. So that would be one of the roof pieces there. Mouse wheel, get it in its right orientation, press E. Same thing here. And see, okay, so you see here, this is what I was talking about. So it won't attach to that. It'll attach to that. So we'll face this one that's completed. It'll attach there and press E. And now we've got those roof pieces started. And then we can just do these other ones, which are the wooden flats. So we're going to spin that again to get rid of that gap so the building is sealed. You can leave it open and do some fanciness to get it sealed, but we're just going to do it like this. This is the way I like it. Like so, and there we go. Now then, so you can't do any more until you finish these other ones. So like if we didn't finish these two walls, but this roof piece right here was done, we could attach to that. So as long as you have something solid that it's attached to, you'll be good to go. Alright, so it sounds like a Vambie got on a spike trap somewhere. Let's take a look. Sounded like they were pretty close. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Weird. Right here. So you see our spike trap's working. It's down to 20 or 75 hit points. So we go ahead and harvest that body. And I didn't see him give us anything. Being cheap today. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get the logs and stuff hauled up there. We're gonna start getting this knocked out. I think we're gonna build down here too. You know, that's why I put these foundations here, so we can put walls and stuff in and doors, make it look nice. Got a little bird just hanging out here. What's up, man? How you doing? You having a good day? Now you with that lazy eye, you look kind of like you've had a better day. But yeah, we'll go grab all the planks and stuff, get the more lumber back up there. So when you build roof pieces too, you're gonna need clay, which if you look over here, I've already been getting clay put together, and that's just these clay nodes out here. Let's open this up. Might not be any nearby ones left. I was getting those while smelting earlier. So we'll run and we'll run and we'll run, and then bam. So you break these, you get 10 pieces of clay. And then you'll, like I said, you'll need that for the roof. And like I said, my roof's gonna be square, and then we're gonna come out and then we'll do the slope pieces on the edges. And remember, you can run on these, you can jump on them, you can do all kinds of cool stuff. You know, we don't need gates, we just run and jump up. But if you look at the roof, it'll tell you what you need to add. So you need 3 wood logs, 4 planks, and 10 pieces of clay. So each one of these is going to be one of those clay rocks. And you can build a clay soil extractor and then use that on the workbench to make clay. And then you use clay and sand, you can make cement and everything else. So that's just how you, and bricks. And that's how we'll get the house built out, guys. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a minute once I get this all laid out and formed up. Alright, so we got the roof finished out on the first part of the building. It's time to move on to the porch, but we got some more. Another swarm night showed up, so it's been 3 days. So day 10 we got hit by the first swarm night. Now we're on night 13. So the second swarm is here. We've got 4 out of 4 Vambies. So I just want to go ahead and capture that while we're here doing it. So hopefully they don't cause too much damage. I know we've got a lot of spike traps that have been hurt. I haven't gotten around to repairing anything yet, so some fences are still lightly damaged. We're just sitting here on top of the shelter waiting. I know it's kind of dark. I haven't got any lights out yet, so we'll have to just wait on that. So if we want to, we can just stand on top of the fence and walk around, see what we got going on. We are currently thirsty and starving, and I hear some damage coming in somewhere. Oh, he's over there. Let's head that way. Spike trap's messing him up though, so see, he's just gonna bleed out right there on our spikes. We got another one over there. So that sounds like 2 deaths. 3. And we got 1 Vambie left somewhere. Let's open the gates and have a see what. And that sounds like it's all of them. So as you see, spike traps are really effective. Let's go ahead and grab up some loot, because they will despawn fairly quickly. There we go. He's up here on top of the spikes. And there should be one more. There he is. Not bad. Our spikes are getting kind of low. We got some at 50. We need to get some stuff out and get our hammer made and get some repairs done. But for now, let's go ahead and get our energy back up, make it daytime again. And then hunt down some food. I'm going to give it just a little bit extra so it's day so people can see. There we go. Always like to get the oldest first, so that's just fresh bait that we've been killing, so we'll take this fish here. An extra piece for the road. We can grab some of this clean water. We'll just take one hit of that. Now since it snowed, if you need water when there's snow on the ground, you just look at the ground, press I, go to your food backpack, and then you can just grab your flask if it's empty and get dirty, add snow right here, and that's going to be dirty water. Just for anybody who's new that's playing and it's your first winter. Alright, so we do need some vegetables. So I guess we'll hunt those down as we roam in a minute. But for now, let's go see what we've got done and we can lay some stuff out. So as you see, our roof line here is done. So if we come inside here, we also finished out the windows. And like I said, these can be upgraded to iron with the upgrade tool. Alright, so here's our roof on the inside. Now, if you don't like the way these are laid out, if you want to change the squares or something to match, you can stack other ones inside of these. So say you wanted to, you don't want it to run wide open like this, you can just get it to lock in there and then use the mouse wheel to spin it, and you can add more ridge lines that way. Or on the flat squares, you can actually also add the flat ceiling pieces if you want to close it all in. Now you can't use this on the slanted pieces though. And then what we're going to do out here, I went ahead and started over here just because I needed to get rid of some clay for space. But we're going to put up some roof lines here. Once we finish these, we can add the corner pieces. So we can actually go ahead and lay out some of these really quick. And just mouse wheel to get them the proper orientation. And this way our building won't look like a big box as much. And then once those are done, like I said, we can add these corners right here. They'll slap right into the center here. I just can't do it right now because there's nothing for it to attach to. But it would be something like that. And then we're going to add, I don't know if we can do it now, we might have to remove them, but we can go ahead and try to put some down. But we're going to put pillars just to make it look more realistic. I just can't remember the proper order. There's an order to it because I want rails. So, yeah, okay, so we can't put the pillars yet. We're going to put the rails down first. Why will you not place? Is it because oh, I bet it's because the roof's lower because it's on the inside of this. So we might not be able to do rails because the foundation's slightly higher. Well, that's no fun. So let's find out if we delete one of these, if we can do it then. Might just be an open porch with no rails. It's good to know for future builds. Okay, so in this case we're gonna have to add the rails first. And we'll probably have to play with these corners to get them to work too, because the rails are going to be a different, or the pillars are going to come out at a different height. And sometimes these won't lock in, you'll have to walk around in a circle to get them to go. So I'm going to delete these and then re-add them once I get the rails put down. And then, like I said, that's why I always say you want to build from the bottom up. Don't add any materials until you get ready to do the final product, as much as you're able to. That way you don't have to tear it all down to rebuild to make things look right. So, like I said, I'll get all these deleted, add these rails in, get all the materials added in, get this built out, and then we'll be back to see the final product. Alright, so we finally finished it. This will be the end of the episode, the final reveal of today's episode, which was just to finish the top building. So we have a place to stay. It's March, spring again. So we've been 1 year in game so far. Pond's still frozen. We'll have to sleep or reload the game. It'll unfreeze then. So if we come up here, this is what we worked on, so we can kind of stand here and take a look. So now we have a wraparound porch like I wanted. And like I said, it goes all the way around. Looks nice. We can see everything. We can see below us. Corners came in. They look good. Went ahead and put the split rails in just for the stairs and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with this platform yet, but for now it's here. Like I said, I think I'm going to build a wall in here and then come out with it, or try to. Or maybe I'll come off these foundations down there, come up to 2 levels or 1, and put me a way to walk around the top of the fencing really easy. But for the most part, I guess we can look at everything from here. And then, of course, we just move the bed up here. When you move the bed, you need to make sure that you re-enable your spawn point on it. Coal heater's still burning from winter. It's fine. Coal's easy and cheap. We'll get these racks out of here eventually. Probably gonna put some more furniture up here. So for now, they're fine. We'll add more storage downstairs for ingots and everything else. And then we'll decorate this place out here. We'll put like tables, chairs, all that good stuff. So if you go to placeables and you go to furniture, you know we've got all kinds of stuff we can add here. We've got lighting, we've got tables, couches, various different chairs, chests, benches. They don't do anything except for the lights. They're all just decorative. We've also got let's see, what do we want to put under food? We have the food prep table. That's something we're going to want to get up and running here before too much longer. And this is where we're going to use to increase our health and stamina to the maximum of 200. But before we worry about that, we're probably going to go ahead and start making trips across the map to the various villages to get our blueprints and start getting more advanced crafting stuff. We're going to try to get that done before winter gets back. We do have another swarm night coming, but we should be able to raid at least 1 village before then. I just don't want to get stuck in a village and have 5 extra Vambies chasing me. So we'll have to get more arrows ready together. We'll have to make sure our food's good. Make sure we've got enough extra bandages. I like to take 10 of each. So we're going to get those crafted up on the next episode. And I think that's what we'll do for the next episode. We will get our bandages together. I might even just do that off camera, but probably just get the stuff ready, do it on camera, and then we'll head out with the log cart, 2 chests, 10 on bandages, a little bit of food. We can scavenge food between here and there, just take some meat, and we should be good to go. And we'll probably hit, what's the nearest village to us? So we'll probably head down here to this one. That'll probably be the first one we hit. So that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you like the build. I think it looks pretty nice, something a little bit different than what we normally do. I've already had to rebuild a couple of spike fences just from the Vambies breaking that down. We survived 2 swarm nights so far, slowly increasing in numbers as we go, which is why I want to get blueprints so we can get some bone arrows and make defending a lot easier. We will, like I said, we'll probably eventually double up on spike traps just for when we start having to fight 15, just to make life easier. If not, we'll make like a fighting arena and we'll just fight them inside the arena. But besides that, nothing else has changed on here. And like I said, the inside's still the same. We did rearrange the chest a little bit, but besides that, we're good. And like as you can see here, I did size out for walls to fit in here. So, because I'm being told by some of the viewers and some people in Discord that when we go to make these concrete, it's only going to do like the top part, and then it's going to be gapped. So what we can do with that is we can build double wall to the top of that, and then that should fill in the gap, and then you won't see it. And then in here, it'll just be like a walking space. Because I think I'm going to close this in and then put like a wraparound balcony in here for storage. But guys, alright, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. As always, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Any questions or comments, just leave them below. I'll get right back to you as soon as I can, or catch me on Discord. We should be going live again soon, doing some live streams for the Infected and some various other games. I'm going to start reaching out and getting some of those done that I've been looking at. As always, we'll always put out 1 to 3 videos a week probably on the Infected. But besides that, we're going to start playing some other stuff that I'm not sure exactly which games we're going to revisit, but we'll get to that when we get there. Anyways, you guys have a great day.